I'm DP. This is my shed. When building this shed, this whole thing almost came down to the ground, and it was entirely my fault. I made not one, but two super huge structural mistakes that almost brought this whole thing down. So before you build your shed, let me show you what not to do. Where's that? First big mistake that I made was that I had 14-foot span on my trusses, and they're made out of 2x4s, and 2x4s are not meant or structurally secure to go that big of a span. I found that out later after I ordered all the lumber, got it all installed, got everything built, and I was sheeting the roof, and I had a whole lot of bounce on my roof. And at that point, my builder father-in-law caught wind of that and said, no, you need to get some support up on those. So what I ended up doing is I took this wall right here that I've got in the middle, and I just extended it. It used to stop right here at this top plate, and I just extended it all the way up so that my rafters could sit right on top of it. So now you're up there working on it, bouncing, has no bounce, snow loads, weather, anything at all. That roof is now structurally secure. So mistake number one, don't use 2x4s for your rafters unless you're going to have some support or you've got a small span, like 6 feet, 8 feet maybe, I don't know. Actual builders, in the comments, let me know, what is the actual span, safe span for 2x4s? Or what would you use 2x4s on safely? Okay, for our second mistake, we're going down. What I found when building this wall, there was a 1/2 inch, 3/4 of an inch gap in my floor. I had a big old sag in the middle of my floor. When I was constructing this floor, I once again made it out of 2x4s, and I put them 2 feet on center because I'm thinking this shed's not gonna weigh a lot. We don't need a whole lot of support. 2 feet on center should be fine. No. Okay, inside we had nice, real big bounce to it. There's a big old 3/4 of an inch, 1/2 inch bow in the center of the floor. I grabbed 3 big old 4x4 posts and I ran them perpendicular on my floor so that now all those floor joists have something going against them they can lean on. It's great. It got a little sketch getting those in. I'm not gonna take them out and put them back in because I can, but I'm gonna reenact what I did. It was a little bit insane. So I saw it, so I tried it. We're just out here trying to figure things out. So what I ended up doing is taking my car jacks, getting 2 of them, putting them on either side of the front end of the shed, jacking it up. And then I had some jack stands, put it under, put them on the jack stands, slid my 4x4 into the first one, went to the back, grabbed the 2 jacks, jacked that up, slid the 4x4 on the back end, and then I was able to put the jacks on the one side, put in my middle one, go to the other side, jack it up, squeeze it through. My shed is now sitting on 3 4x4 beams. Over my 2x4s that are 2 feet on center, it is now pretty dang sound and structural, and I can still move it. If I ever want to get a forklift in here, I can pick it up, move it, move the shed around. It'll be great. Let me give you my opinion on something really quick. I'm building this shed that I wish I would have done differently. So give you some ideas for when you're building your shed. Is actually graded my ground out a little bit more. I'm in some really rocky soil. I can't put a shovel in 2 inches without going doing on a rock. I've got rocks all over the place. My buddy building this house just down the street pulled a rock out the size of a pickup truck out of his foundation. Like, I've got a lot of rocks. I only had a shovel. I didn't have a skid steer or anything, a mini axe to come in and dig this foundation out, and it's on a slight slope. So I built the shed up to meet the slope instead of going down and digging the slope out, which I wish I actually would have done. So right now my shed is sitting about 1 foot off the ground on one corner, 1.5 inches off the ground on kitty corner. It's on a pretty good slope. I just wish I would have made the ground flat for this to sit on. But it is what it is. If I ever decide to move the shed, I'll make sure I do that. So if you're wondering, do I need to level my ground out or should I build it up? I think after building it up, I would have gone and dug down and leveled it out. That's just me personally. Let me know what you would have done. Brought it up, brought the ground down. I don't think there's a right or a wrong answer. I just think I would have preferred to go down, because right now, that is a very big step. I'm gonna have to put stairs going into my shed. We got lots of work left to do on this shed, but structurally, this thing is sound. It's not gonna fall down on us now. It's good to go. So if you're building one of these for yourself, learn from my mistakes. Don't use 2x4s for your rafters. Don't use 2x4s on your floors. If you do so, beef it up a bit. But I recommend just don't go down that route. Just avoid it at all costs. But yeah, just make sure your floor and roof framing is strong enough to withstand the spans that it needs to.